Hello, this is James on Gaming, and I just want to talk about the new Danganronpa game that's been announced. Now, I know I'm a bit late. I only realised that the Sony had the conference yesterday, so I only watched it then, and I've only just got around to making the video. But yeah, by far the best thing for me was the new Danganronpa game. Now, Danganronpa has been one of my favourite series of all time, which is saying a lot because that I don't consider many series to be my favourite. My other two would be Metal Gear Solid and Final Fantasy, so maybe The Witcher as well, but I think Danganronpa is definitely up there as well. And yeah, just really happy a new game is happening. Now, I had heard rumours before. I'm not sure if they were really rumours, but I read like one or two comments saying that the developers did want to make another Danganronpa game. So I was really hoping that it would be announced and revealed at the Tokyo Game Show. But at the same time, I thought it was extremely unlikely, especially since another episode, Ultra Despair Goals, had just been released. But, then Spike Chunsoft came out, who are the publishers, which got me a bit hopeful. And then I guess the writer came out, which I didn't even know who he was, but he had the Danganronpa t-shirt on, so I kind of lost my shit at that point. And then he showed the trailer, and so happy it's happening. Now, you didn't really get much from it since it was in Japanese, other than the fact that it's happening. But I didn't realise how much I'd missed the old style, because I've been playing another episode, Ultra Despair Girls, currently, and I'm loving it, but I didn't realise how much I'd missed the old style, so I'm really looking forward to playing another game like in the old art style. And interestingly, it's the first Danganronpa game coming to PS4. Now, which probably won't make much difference to me. I mean, if they look the same on both systems, I'll probably still get it for Vita, because I've played all the games have been on Vita so far, so it wouldn't feel right to get it on PS4. Now, as excited as I am, there are a few things that concern me. First of all, I may be looking a bit too much into it, but it looked like it might possibly be a multiplayer game. And the things that make you think that is that, first of all, it's called New Danganronpa V3, and the V could stand for Versus, maybe. And there's also the fact that the black and white Monokuma sort of looked like he was conducting it, like he was expecting a battle from the other Monokumas. So I don't know, they're very small signs. Maybe I'm being a bit paranoid, but it was just something that concerned me, especially since couldn't really get any other information from the trailer since it was in Japanese, but maybe I'm just being paranoid. The other thing is that I don't feel like there really needs to be another Danganronpa, and what I mean by that is that there are going to be some spoilers for those who haven't finished Danganronpa 2, by the way, but I feel like Danganronpa 2 had a pretty satisfying ending. Like, the first one ended on a pretty big cliffhanger, but I feel like the second one resolved quite well. Like, you got the feeling that the remnants of despair were going to be dealt with in one way or another. So, when that happened, they were the only ones keeping the tragedy going. So once that happens, you get the feeling everything will go back to normal. So, didn't feel like the story needed to continue, really. On the other hand, if another episode is anything to go by, when Junko died, they say she became a martyr and sort of made everything worse. So maybe the same thing happened with remnants of despair die. So maybe there is still more story to be had, but I suppose what I'm concerned with is the story gonna feel sort of like forced out since people were asking for a new Danganronpa game, or is it gonna feel genuine? So I guess we'll wait and see. But on the other hand, it's pretty exciting because I can't really, I don't really have any idea what's going to happen next. So yeah, that's pretty much all my thoughts. Thanks for listening, and tell me what you think. See you next time.